Well. Look who's here. Steve
Oh,
again, David again.
what's
It's
happening? How you
another
doing, David?
year. It's another. The internet was trying to get rid of you, and they couldn't. They tried to get rid of me, and they couldn't. And we are back for another season of Community Association Car Chat.
Mhm.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, season 3. Is it going to be better than last year or worse than last year?
I think it's going downhill at this point, David. I'm not really sure. I mean, like you said, the internet's been trying to get rid of us, but here we are. We're still
Yeah,
here, right, for another year. Nah, this is
yeah.
going to be a great year. I mean, everything's looking better. Things are looking up in the world. Everything's going to get better. We're going to have a great time. We got some great guests lined up. We got a lot of information out there for the managers and the boards and the vendors and the service providers out there. We got a lot going on this year.
Since we started this, it was the first winter of the pandemic, and a lot of folks were reaching out saying, "So, oh, it's great. You guys brought something different to the table." And the show evolved a little bit since, but I think this year we can really wreck it.
You know what? Our special guest today, let me see who we have today. All right. So today, our special guest is, oh, look at that. David Velasco from
No
JGS
way.
Insurance. David, welcome to the show. Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and what you do over at JGS?
All right. Well, thanks for the intro, Steve. Very much appreciate it. You kind of put me on the spot here, but in a nutshell, I'm David Velasco.
Why don't you tell me who, over the years, over the episodes, I can say years now, we've been up 2+ years, what was your favorite episode?
Ooh, favorite episode. There was a lot of them that kind of stuck in my mind.
Okay.
Like guests that were highlights, but
Okay.
one that I think to me was really, in a sense, kind of life changing is being interaction with Mr. Charles Antis.
Of course. Absolutely.
It was an intense episode.
It really was.
Was full of knowledge, nuggets, and really was eye opening into something I never really thought about, your corporate responsibility. We're professionals. We have an opportunity to do things for our families. I think I have a good job. I think you have a good job. But at the same time, when you look at what we do with our life, is like you can do things for you, your family, but also what do we do for others? What's the wider impact that we can actually have in the world as professional, making that part of your career, making that a key part of who you are as a professional. It was so impactful to me and really opened my eyes on different things.
It's interesting that we happen to be in Chicago at the same time as Mr. Antis and
That's
finally
right.
got to meet the guy in person, completely random, in the middle of July. And what a fabulous experience to get to meet that guy. Such an interesting, such a powerful presence to get to meet him actually in person. Chicago, of all places. What an experience.
Yep, that was definitely true. How about you, besides Charles? Do you remember of any guests that really got you wheels?
You know what? They all do. I don't have a favorite, but I do have a least favorite, and it had nothing to do with the guest. But some time ago, we tried out a car chat on boats. If you recall, I'm a boater. Fun fact, I'm a boater. And I had my eye on the weather, but I did not realize how fast the weather was coming up. And I don't know if you guys ever saw that episode, but if you go back through the archives, I got caught in a storm and it actually caused some damage to equipment. I could have gotten in trouble out there. But other than that, no, all 100 or so guests that we've had so far have been fabulous, entertaining, and informative for our audience, man. What a good time it's been.
Yeah, I mean, we had random things. I think we even had an episode with a halfway naked guy running around. Remember that one?
Oh, Naked Guy. Yeah, Naked Guy. That was fun.
Yeah, we had some odd ones. We got cops in one episode. Remember, I was pulled over on the side of the road, and the cop pulled behind me.
Bad boys.
And then I took off.
What you wanna do?
Yeah, what's he gonna do? You're gonna run away. But anyway, all that being said, we're going to try to continue to bring some value to our audience 2023. And we're going to make this episode short and sweet. We're going to have some interesting guests. We're open to ideas. Obviously, if you feel like you have some things that you can share with us and share with the audience, bringing some knowledge, bringing ideas to the industry, we are an outlet for you. Just reach out to Steve or reach out to myself.
What do you guys want to see this year? What kind of questions do you have? What kind of guests do you want to see? What kind of information are you guys looking for? Send us a message and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, as far as like upcoming guests that we have, one that I'm very much looking forward to, we have a software engineer in the artificial intelligence field that is developing products to help management companies and find the right prospects for them to grow their staff. Things of that nature will be kind of new. We really are trying to find new ideas, and we hope we'll continue to bring some value. Steve, as far as your horizon, are you going to be at the AI National Expo?
Indeed. Yeah, we're going to go down to Dallas this year in May. So for the CAI National Exposition, we'll be down there visiting with people, leaders of the industry and influencers, and we'll be meeting with professionals from all across the country. It's going to be a good time.
Do you think we could get like a t-shirt that says "We're the Car Chat Guys" or something like that?
I'll get you one, David.
Okay. All right, thank you. Well, that's really something that we look forward to see. So many of our guests are going to be at the expo. We hope to meet you there too. In the meantime, Steve, I hope you have a good rest of your week. Oh, and Inspector Gadget's looking for his code back, by the way. Thank you, Alicia, for all your editing over the past couple of years and for your editing over this coming season. We're going to make it difficult. All right. See you around, Steve.
All right, guys.